We now return to Let's Play Assassin's Creed. So, we jump back into the Animus. Turns out we're not dead because we got hit with a rubber knife or something, and now we're demoted back down to student, where, as I said before, my memories apparently are all gone of my abilities, and so now I have to start all over again, and
Safety and peace, Altair.
You're in my way.
Yes, Al-Mualim has asked that I assist you. Remind you how it is we hunt our prey.
I know how it works.
Be that as it may, I have no desire to disobey.
Then be quick.
The Assassin have many tools at their disposal.
Yes, yes. We can eavesdrop, we can pickpocket, or we can use violence to intimidate.
Good, you remember.
So you'd have me walk amongst the others and learn what I can about the traitor.
Yes, begin by going to the village market. That's where we first spotted the traitor.
You know who it is?
Perhaps.
Then give me a name and let's be done with it.
That's not the way it works. Now go. And remember, begin your search in the village market.
And yeah, so as hinted there, we're just told that basically there was a traitor that opened the gates, and now as my first mission on my road to penance, I have to go and find the traitor. Really, really unnecessary when we could have just started the whole series from this point, I feel. There are flags throughout the levels now that are apparently unlocked. I will probably have to go back in there to find them. I will not find them all on camera, but by doing so I unlock DNA, well, unlocks. I think they extend my life bar, but we're just going to pick up a few here just because I can see them. And so now I have to track down this traitor. You can see visual indications. Aside from the story and the awkwardness of some of the interface, they really did a good job of telegraphing how to do things. The pigeons on the roofs show you jumping points, for example, and there is a hay cart right below me. Let's see if it's made of concrete. Good, it's not. I don't know what caused that, but not well pleased by the fact that I could not find myself jumping into carts. Just go for a big old leap here. Okay, so that's my target. I'll just go ahead and hang out here.
I know what I saw. Musun opened the gate. He let the Templars in.
Then you must tell Al-Mualim.
I can't. Masun did not act alone. Someone inside the fortress helped him.
What makes you say this?
He exchanges letters with someone inside. The basket weaver carries them for him.
That's no reason to stay silent.
Ah, but the weaver delivered him a letter just before the attack. I suspect it held the order to open the gate.
Then speak to the weaver. He can name Masun's accomplice.
He's disappeared, hiding for fear of being dragged into this.
Probably inside one of his own baskets.
Alright. Try not to knock over a guard right away. I'm sure that will happen plenty of times, however.
Please, just one. We lost everything in the attack and have no place to store our grain.
I can't right now. I'm busy.
Is this about the letter?
What letter?
The letter you received when I got here. Bad news?
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I'll see what I can do, but please, I need to be alone right now. Come back later.
As you wish.
It would really help me if you guys would just get out of the way. So one thing that's probably going to annoy me more than a little bit is the fact that many of the things that you can do are actually meant to be like one button continuous. And what I mean by that is like climbing a building. All you really have to do is press up. There are a few trigger buttons to begin things like running up a wall or whatever, but then pretty much by just holding down the button, like right there, walking behind a guy with the pickpocket button down, is enough to do the action. And that is something I will probably have a lot of issues with as I smash buttons and it continues to trigger me in the wrong way, and I end up jumping off of walls and bouncing back and forth and all that good stuff. So where the hell are we going? We need to go up this hill. At the time, I thought it was pretty genius the way it all worked, the way you could climb a building by really just doing nothing. But now I find it actually really kind of counterintuitive.
Soon all your eyes will be opened to the truth. We stand upon the threshold between this world and a new one, a better place where all might live as equals. But men like Al-Mualim would see this dream destroyed. Today's attack was but the first, and more will follow unless you repent. Give up your wicked ways. Rise up against the madman of Masyaf. See through his lies.
Alright, well I know where he's going, so I don't need to do that. I can lie in wait for him. Interesting that I only found 2 flags. Oh, there's a third one. Okay. Right in front of him. That's not going to be suspicious at all. That's fine.
You've made a great mistake.
I need to grab him. Grabbing and then beating him while they're down is probably the most effective method
Speak quickly, then.
beating
I've
somebody.
No interest in your games. Why did you betray us? And who
Nothing
do
to
you
see
serve?
here, guys. Just go.
We serve the Templars. You should too. Their cause is just.
We?
Jamal. He told me of their plans. Asked me to open the gate.
You betrayed us. We, who called you brother and kept you safe from harm.
I did what I believed was right. And if you must kill me for it, so be it. I am not afraid to die.
Your fate is not for me to decide. It's Al-Mualim who will judge.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
You stand accused of betraying our brotherhood and opening the way for our enemies. How do you answer to these charges?
I deny nothing. I'm proud of what I did. My only regret is that they failed.
I offer you a chance to repent, to renounce the evil in your heart.
It is not evil in my heart, but truth. I will not repent.
Then you will die. You did well, Altair, and have earned the right to carry a blade once more.
What will become of the one who helped him?
It remains to be seen. Some do ill out of ignorance or fear. These men can be saved. Others suffer from corrupted wills, their minds poisoned and twisted. These men must be destroyed. Soon enough, we'll know what sort of man Jamal is.
I've passed your test then. What now?
Oh, my child. We've only just begun. I hold here a list. 9 names adorn it. 9 men who need to die. They are plague bringers, war makers. Their power and influence corrupts the land and ensures the Crusades continue. You will find them. Kill them. In doing so, you'll sow the seeds of peace. both for the region and for yourself. In this way, you might be redeemed.
9 lives in exchange for mine.
A most generous offer, I think. Have you any questions?
Only where I need begin.
Very well. Ride for Damas. Seek out the black market merchant named Tamir. Let him be the first to fall. Be sure to visit the city's assassin bureau when you arrive. I'll dispatch a bird to inform the Rafik of your arrival. Speak with him. You'll find he has much to offer.
If you believe it best.
I do. Besides, you cannot begin your mission without his consent.
What nonsense is this? I don't need his permission. It's a waste of time.
It's the price you pay for the mistakes you've made. You answer not only to me, but all the Brotherhood as well now.
So be it.
Take your equipment and go. Prove that you are not yet lost to us.
Can I get my equipment now, please? Okay. Well, there's a bit more for me to do around here because I can go down here and learn to train and all that stuff.
Altair, it seems my students do not fully understand what it is to wield a blade. Perhaps you could show them what you know.
We will not be doing this on camera, so see you in a minute. Alright, well, yeah, about 45 minutes later, I've gone through the town and collected all the Masyaf, well, not all of. There are 2 I do not have, and I believe I probably can't get to them until I have gotten near the end of the game, because I think they're outside of an area that I can currently go to. Gonna have to look a little bit more into that. Thankfully, being as old as this game is, all of the information about it is out there. So I can find maps towards all the flags, etc., etc. So anyway, we'll be taking you, after I spook the horses. We are on our way to Damascus to learn how to relearn to be an assassin. Such a ridiculous premise for this game. So I won't be completely ignoring everything, as I said. We will be going through the town here. I don't know if there are any flags out here. I'll get them later. But we will be going through an early town prior to Damascus. There's all sorts of opportunity for hijinks there as we try and capture flags.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your movement.
But I'm only going to be doing a few. Alright. At the very least, I'll be doing the climbing points. Some of those are kind of interesting to get into. Nothing really interesting back here, though. Although the thing about the towers is that they all tend to be exactly the same. So the climbing isn't necessarily the fun part, so much as trying to figure out how I'm going to get past a bunch of guards to even get to the tower so that I can climb it. And actually very near, right outside Damascus, there is, god damn it, there is a fucking camera. There is a tower with a Templar Knight, which is one of the other collective targets that we can find and kill. A little bit of a camp you have to go through to get to him and sneak up on him. Alright. Break my back. Nope, I actually made it. I'm sure at some point I will crack my back on one of those and land on a concrete haystack. Now there should be... Okay, I guess we want to go this way. I'll just be charging right through these guys here. Ah, they didn't let me land on them. With all the horses that are around here, there we go. Just go hide into a haystack for a minute. They'll never recognize the horse. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Jesus Christ. And we'll swap horses. Map updated. Liar. Okay, so there's a little encampment. I think I'm going to have to go level up a little bit before I can get in there. But there are quite a few flags out in this area. This is the Kingdom area. And there's a whole mess. Well, there's no point in looking at the map until I get off the fucking horse and climb this tower. Don't mind me. Up. Up. Jesus. No, god damn this fucking can't. That's what I'm talking about. How really you don't need to press any buttons. Just the one. Just hold the one. Otherwise, you fuck everything up. Press too many buttons, you'll go flying off a tower to your doom. So, I'm gonna get up here for a minute. That little area right there in front of me, that house, I believe, has a Templar in it, as well as a flag. You can see actually right over there, there's a flag on top of that building. This little building over here, I think, has a Templar. No, wait, it's on the other side. Right over there has a Templar to it. There's 3 Templars in this area. And you can see it's a pretty big area. And then I could also make my way to that tower if I really wanted to, but I won't go there just yet. So we'll maybe kill a few Templars, grab some flags, get out of the fucking wagon. And now I've lost a horse. But wait a minute, did I? There's a flag right there. Some easy flags. Let's just go ahead and get them. Get them if they're easy. I think there might be... well, whatever. What I actually need is a horse, which is right there, so it'll work out just fine for me. This area really has no purpose. Get up the goddamn pole. No purpose other than to just basically house these things.
What is he doing?
Okay. So now I do not remember, but I seem to recall you can actually leap off of things onto horses. I think it's going to automatically make me do the hay bale. But I feel like I could set up the horse here and prepare it. I think there is a flag actually around here. I don't know, there are some actually pretty cool cinematic... Ooh, there is a Templar over there. Okay. There are some pretty cool cinematic things you can end up doing in this game, just really more by accident, as I recall, because you'll be running, and then you know, hit a button, fly off something, and there just happens to be a horse there or whatever. I mean, it's pretty cool. This is the of course, the most secure way to guard against assassination is to be facing into the corner of a cliff. Alright, well, I will come back to all of this on my own. Oh, well, probably doesn't help that I run right into, and I'm running right into the lair of a Templar. Get off the horse. Get in the haystack. Yes. Yes. Very good. Now, this one was actually kind of interesting because I just ran through that gate there and sprung the surprise. So that can really get you sometimes. Alright. I do not know what the proper way to kill him is. Is there a death from above? I feel like there's that too. Like I could actually jump on this guy. That would be a no, though. It gave me the attack option. I think I'm stuck behind this guy's treasure chest, which is fucking great. I feel like there is a way to do that, though. Like, you can leap on somebody's head and get him. But yeah, there's quite a bit to explore in that little town there to pick up some flags and whatnot. And it really is more of a game for that, I feel. Get on the proper side of the ladder, please. It's really more a game about exploring and leaping around. And is there a hay bale I can jump down into? Oh, fuck it. It won't kill me. Rather than the story. So we'll just continue on here. There's another... Should be a Templar around here too, actually. That does not help me. Suddenly, horse in the trough, get out of the fucking hay bale. All I wanted was this flag. Okay, guard's looking at me weird, but isn't there... I thought there was a guy around here.
Your life ends now.
What the hell?
You do well.
Okay, can't go that way because that is a closed off area. What the fuck? It's okay, there's another hay bale up here somewhere. There's a flag though. Can I get that with the horse? I can! Hooray! That is... I did accidentally run into those guys. I did not mean to do that. The horse has a little bit of swing to it. Oh. There's gotta be a hay bale around here or something. Or we just climb up here. Get up the goddamn tower. It's unfortunate that that thing doesn't seem to go away by itself because it's a really annoying noise. But we will jump into a hay bale soon enough. There's a Templar over there in that corner. That one I do not believe I can sneak up on. That one's pretty much you're gonna be in trouble here. Which sucks, because I don't believe I have the ability to counter yet. So, like I said, you get stabbed by the memory knife, and suddenly you lose the ability to do some things, which is ridiculous. Alright. So we're gonna have to take this guy on pretty much straight ahead. I don't think I could sneak behind him. There are some that have pretty bad peripheral vision, but I don't think this guy's one of them. He's definitely not. So at this point in the game, I think the best way to kill Templar is to do that. And now, there's a flag over there. It is being watched. There's a flag over there too. Ah, okay. You know what? I'm gonna get bogged down in getting these flags too much. This one I will, though, just because it's amusing. It's amusing how to get to this one, and I might screw it up pretty badly. Okay, we'll just do a little bit of a saunter over here because we don't want to get too much attention. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, don't yah. So hopefully I can get you to stay right there for a minute. Hopefully I can get my camera to not be a bastard. I'm gonna have to walk up here and wait for the sergeant there. Horse? I swear to God. Stay right there. I really need you to stay right there, horse, because my escape is going to rely on you. Come on. Come on, stop reviewing the troops. There you go. And then we run. Go, 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 go. Get on the fucking horse. Well, that wasn't so bad. Could have gone better, but... Really, though, I think once you physically get out of their range, you should be fine. Like, there's no way they could physically see me going off that hill. Now that's the tower I was talking about, having to get the sneaky sneak. I'll go ahead and do it. Let me know if in future you'd actually like to see me go through some of this stuff. There's a Templar here to get to. Because I really feel like it's probably going to bog down the game just a bit, because there's a lot of stuff to collect. So I don't really want to go through like a 100% collect guide kind of thing. That's not really the purpose of this. Alrighty then, get the hell out. A little bit of running here. Okay, so this is going to be a thing. Can I let go of him for a minute there? I need to see that patrol. Horse, you were going to give me away. That guy behind the tent over there. Okay, he's not coming this way. Get up, get up the Apparently someone can still see me. I find that hard to believe.
Where is the one responsible?
Okay, and there is a Templar down there. So before we leap off the building here, because it's going to be far easier to escape if we get him now, and potentially amusing, my horse might come in and follow me and distract him for me. Alright. The first time I went through this, the horse crossed the river, or across the stream there, I guess, and was pushing the Templar around, which made it a little hard to get in there and kill him. Thankfully there are horses everywhere, so we'll be switching those out frequently. I think I'll be fine. Now, if I want that one though, this is going to be a thing. I'm going to have to watch the patrols. Because I definitely can't have those guys. And that guy's going to have to move. Then I got to make a break for it. There's a patrol there. Okay, go for it. Get that, please? Thank you. Wow, that was actually a lot smoother than I expected. They didn't see me at all. Thankfully, the horse, well, it was coming along, and then it decided to wait a minute. Okay. Can we... fuck. Okay. Oh. Freebie. Okay.
When you have been exposed to the guards, break their line.
Alright. Well, we finally made it to Damascus, the first city and the first real target. So, there's a little bit of a thing getting in, another little bit of tutorial. I wish they'd decided to just make like multiple ways to get in. That hill over there seems like a security risk. It almost goes right up to the top of the tower. But anyway, so we'll enter into Damascus and start the actual quest, the main story quest, next time.